Welcome to Family Basics 101. I'm Dr. Bruce McClure, and as we continue our five-part series entitled Five Things That Matter, today we will talk about relationships and how indeed relationships with people really matter. The term relationship is defined according to most dictionaries such as the Webster or Meridian as a connection. Or relationship is defined as an association or an involvement with an individual. Relationship is further defined as a bonding between two individuals, as in an institutional setting, such as a marriage or bonding within a military family, in which the individuals are under oath to exist together. There is a pledge, there is a covenant to protect, there is a covenant to make sure the needs and the protection and the welfare of the individuals within a relationship are adhered to with the highest of regard. Relationship is defined as an emotional knitting, whether it's a knitting emotionally in a marriage, whether it's the knitting emotionally within a family, or whether it's the knitting of emotions together in a religious confined setting. The confinement means it is contained. There is a place that is designed specifically for the relationship. The most effective and meaningful professional relationships, whether they are just a one-day or an ongoing enterprise relationship, whether it's in a marriage, whether it's in a family, whether it's spiritual, but the most effective and the most meaningful of relationships are those relationships where individuals allow themselves to be mutually engaged or mutually interacting beyond the idea of business only. Relationships really matter. A study was conducted in 2004 that measures relationships and the needs within those relationships, comparing those needs of men to the needs of women. Women were found that they most benefited from relationships as it regarded to their mental health. So women found it more of a benefit in mental health situations to be in a healthy marriage than was found in men. Relationships really matter to women, and healthy relationships really was found to matter to women. Women were more adversely impacted by transitioning from relationship to relationship, such as going through a divorce, moving through a separation, or moving physically from one location to the other, moving across town, moving from house to house, job change, remarriage. And it took these women much longer to mentally adjust into new relationships than was found in men. Women, but not men, who chose to remain single all their lives had much better mental health than men. So relationally, when women are in a relationship, it is more difficult for them to readjust post-relationship. However, if the female is not in a relationship and does not have to break a relationship, the study shows that the female mentally does better than men. The determination by individuals to mutually build relationships proved to cultivate better mental health in both men and women. So in essence, what the study found is that when two individuals made the determination to mutually build a relationship, it proved to be better for the mental health of both the male and the female. In essence, it's their determination to invest. It's their determination to be mutually gratifying. It was the determination of both individuals to give into the relationship 100% of what they had to offer. This was the findings of the Journal of Epidemiology and Community Health in 2004. In the Bible, I want to share with you the impact and the significance of good relationships to show biblically they also matter. In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 12 through 26, quite a lengthy reading. For as the body is one and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Christ. For by one Spirit we are all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, am I not of the body? Is it therefore not of the body? What the Apostle Paul is advancing in this particular segment of Scripture is that relationships matter. And even for people who will argue that they are not in need of a relationship, it really matters. So if a part of the body says, I am not in need of another part of the body, does that make it true? People who say, I can live all my life disconnected from relationships, and I don't need to have a healthy relationship. It's business only. It's just about me. Does that make it true? The Bible seems to contradict that in the reading of the text of 1 Corinthians chapter 12. If the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing be? If the whole were of hearing, where would the smelling be? But now hath God set the members, every one of them, in the body as it has pleased him. The text really says God is happy with healthy relationships. Had that not been so, he would not have made it possible for people to cohabitate in this world with the expectation of loving one another, being kind to one another, being empathetic to one another, being tender-hearted to one another, and that is all communicated through healthy relationships. Relationships, people, the Creator, the creation, all of these things really matter. I'll see you back in class again next time. Don't be late and don't skip class.